What to do, YouTube? It's your boy TGK, aka the Golden Knight. Welcome back to my channel. Today, this video right here, we are reacting to Degenerosity's My Confessions. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people react to this, and I thought, why do I react to this? So sit back, grab your water, grab your food. Let's start right now.
It's mutual, but some of y'all need help. But without further ado, let's just start reading some. I'm gonna read some not so bad ones first, just so we can start in a, a not so bad note, like a happy note. Let's start with this one titled Silly Little Secret. Anyways, at a sleepover at my friend's, one of my friends mysteriously had one of his glasses lenses come out. I accidentally stepped on it because it was dark at night and he put it on the floor. Oh, shucks. That honestly sucks for your friend, dude. Make sure to apologize to them. All right, that was a nice one. All right, next confession. Nutted on my grandma.
I'm sorry, what? What? I'm not gonna I didn't hear that.
What in the fuck? Brother, when I was 14, I was doing my thing in my room, wanking my as you do. And bro, it sucked. Like, I couldn't get my going. So I was just scrolling through my phone and I found a photo of this lady holding a dog. I didn't wank it to the dog. Thank you for clarifying that. I was getting worried. And didn't know who she was. And I was like, she's kind of fire. So like, I got my shit going in. Like a year later, I was flying to America to go to my grandma's funeral. And bro, I recognized her. They used the same image I nutted on a year earlier, dude. I'm sorry, Grandma. I got hard during the speeches, though. What? Love your videos, by the way. Thank you, man. Honestly, I could have forgiven you for most of it because, you didn't know and you just found out. But that last part, bro, that was unwarranted, bro. You need help. Okay, this next one is titled, Do I Regret It? And the first word is yes. You know when you're in a weird crew of teenagers in high school? Well, I was. And we were playing Truth or Dare. I ate poop off the floor.
You wait, what? You wait, what? I know y'all could hear me.
Wow. I hope those crew of teenagers are behind bars right now because those are not your friends. What kind of friend would dare another friend to do something like that? You should have pooped on the floor and threw it at him. I hope you're doing better, dude. Okay, this next one is just titled Confession. And the confession is, I like One Piece. Oh, hell no. Get this man out my sight. I don't want to see you ever trying to talk to me ever again. Man's trying to start a second pandemic with all those nasty diseases he's trying to spread. Just get out of here. Never come back. Okay, this next one is titled Rip for My Nub. This happened when I was 7, when I was in my cousin's pool visiting for his birthday. And me and my older cousin were playing with the pool drain for the jets and shoving things in there. It got to the point where we were shoving body parts in the...
I shoved my finger in there once. It was stuck in it for about like 5 minutes. Thankfully, I got it out. I'm good. I'm good.
Drain. Then my older cousin bet me some decent Pokemon cards to shove my thing in there. So yeah, my childish ass brain took the deal. In a few seconds, everything was well till I felt a crazy acute pain where a thing was supposed to be. And yeah, so most of my willy got sucked up and now I have a little nub for it. So jump back to present day. My girlfriend wants to get dirty with me and I don't know how to tell her about my tiny nub. Any advice? Also, my balls are still there. Don't worry. You know what? I relate to the story. I mean, not to the no PP part, but like to the water jet thing. Every man has thought about doing that, no matter what age. Every man has thought about doing those things with the water jets in the pool. So that's nothing to be embarrassed about. It's just sad that you had the worst outcome possible. At least you can still have kids, bro. And as for your girlfriend, of course, you're gonna have to tell her eventually. Hopefully she takes it well and both of you guys can go through this and live happily ever after. And the next time you guys ever want to do the dirty, just take her to Six Flags. The King the Cot is more exciting than anything that can happen in the bedroom. I wish the best for you and your relationship, bro. I love you. And I hope you got those Pokemon cards. Next one is titled, My Mother is a Karen. When I was a child, I found out that my mother was a Karen. One time while we were at a fast food chain, she pushed down a glass vase because her food took too long. Once we left, she said, It should take them at least the entire night to clean that out. There was another time when she ordered a hamburger with no pickles for my younger sibling. However, the workers accidentally added pickles. This caused my mother to fly into a rage and start yelling at the worker throughout the drive-thru while my father tried to convince her to stop. It got so bad that the manager had to threaten to call the police on her. Luckily, that didn't happen. I feel bad for all the children of Karens, bro. Moment of silence for them. Because every time they go out with them, they have the risk of encountering the scariest thing imaginable. A minor inconvenience. And now they're screaming at the cashiers for doing their job, but not in the way that she wanted it. I feel bad for you, my friend. I hope your mom realizes one day and thinks to herself, wait, am I a bitch? I hope the best for you. Stay strong. You can get through this. All right, this next one is titled, I ruined my friend's chance of getting a girlfriend on accident. I was talking to a girl my friend likes, and the girl hated anime. I did not know this, but my buddy loved it. So I tried to help my friend by talking about good stuff he does. I don't know why I mentioned that he loved anime, but I did. And the girl said, he likes anime? Ew! And at that moment, I realized I screwed up. There was no going back. She avoided him for the rest of the year, and I never told him. Honestly, you made your friend dodge a bullet right there. That girl is no good for him. Who gets so turned off by a person like an anime that they never interact with them for the rest of the year? Unless your friend is one of those weird ones, which I doubt. I trust your friend. Then that girl's just being over the top. They would have never worked out in the end. You did a good thing for your friend, bro. You are the hero of this story. Next. My confession is I beat my dick with mustard. Okay. Next one can't be as bad. One time, me and my brother pissed in a bottle and we started taking turns pouring it on each
other. Okay, you know what? That's uncalled for. That is weird. That ain't weird. That's
other.
I can't say.
Sounds very smelly. All right, next one can't be as bad. I found my sister and my mom's OnlyFans and I subbed to both of them. I guess.
Wait, how old is your sister?
Guess you got to keep money in the family somehow. You trying to create that generational money. At least I hope. Okay, next one can't be as bad. It can't be as bad. I fucked my stepsister in Mexico. Not even kidding, bro. You know that I can see your names, right? I might be censoring your names in the video, but doesn't mean I can't see them when I'm reading the email. I can say your names right now and end your career. All of y'all. Say I won't. I'm talking to you, Billy, Theodore. I'm talking to you two. It can't possibly get any worse than that, bro. It can't. It just can't. Next one. Confession. I'm not subscribed to Degenerosity. Oh my God! The horror! You're blocked! You're blocked! Get out! I don't need heathens like you in my emails. I hope I don't read another one like that again. Next one. My confessions. I pick my nose and ass, and I eat both the things that come out of those actions. Second confession. There are better YouTubers than you. Okay, you see, all that nose and ass picking you be doing, that made your brain all foggy. That's why you think the second one is true. You're disgusting, bro. Why don't you eat some actual brain food? Like lead. I eat it, and I'm the smartest person in a 1 foot radius. But I hope you get out of your picking hobby, you know? All right, next one. I walked in on my dad sleeping with my uncle. No, that's a title. Okay, I know the title sounds really bad, so let me explain the situation. When I was like 11, I walked in on my dad drunk and flirting with his brother-in-law, mom's brother, and I saw the whole thing unfold. Okay, that sounds better. I thought it was his brother, you know? That would have made things weird. I mean, this is still weird, but this is slightly less weird. When he got sober again, he promised he would give me anything I wanted if I never told my mom. I'm now 16 and they got a divorce few years back. Dad then went to brother-in-law and married him. Yeah, I've been keeping it hidden for the past like 5 years because I don't want to end up on the street. Love your vids, bro. This is something, bro. I honestly don't know how I'd feel if I was in your situation, man. I don't even know how to comment on this, other than this reminds me of the plot of the movie The Whale, but instead of teacher and student, it's brother and brother-in-law. But I hope the best for you, and I hope the best for your mom. I know that whole family situation is probably really weird for her. I hope the best for you and your family, especially you and your mom. Next. I blackmailed EDPs on Snap and I ruined someone's life. I had a decoy account on Snap where I would message EDPs and find their location. After that, I would threaten to call the police if they didn't send me money, or I would just take their credit card. Once I did this, I decided to post it on TikTok. I took a screenshot of the notification where it said their name and how much money they gave me. I posted his phone name on my TikTok by accident and someone found out where he lived and messaged his family. Not gonna lie, That's a pretty good side hustle you got there, bro.
Yeah.
You seeking vigilante justice against these weirdos, and you also making a bag out of it. Congratulations to you. He also sent me 2 screenshots of evidence, one showing a conversation they had between each other. You don't look 14, though. Okay.
But you look cute.
Thanks. And the second screenshot just shows the dude's full name and face and the payment amount that he got blackmailed out of. I'm not going to show that, but the dude looks as he texts. But good for you, dude. Keep doing your side hustle. I hope you become a millionaire. Next one is titled Fish Party. There was one time I was watching The Little Mermaid with my 2 friends. So half an hour into the movie, one of my friends just leaves without telling us anything. Us, the remaining 2, figured he just went to the bathroom or something. But in 10 minutes or so, he got back with what appeared to be a living trout in newspaper in his left hand. We asked him what did he need to fish for. So he, without saying a single word, pulled out his tiny willy. Believe me, that it was not a grower. And started doing things to the poor fish's mouth. Again.
What is with y'all? Please tell me they never hanged out with that dude. That
And
please tell me
the
they
fish
did.
was still pretty much alive, and it was just
No.
helplessly waving its tail and fins while our friend was. Oh my God. Sooner or later, when he was done with the fish, he was doing it for about 20 seconds. He asked us with a dead straight face.
Did you like my April Fool's joke?
It was not April. It wasn't even the first day of the month. In reply to this, we just stared him dead in his eyes, waiting for him to realize what he had done. I kid you not, it took him about 3 minutes or even more to finally realize what disgrace and unholy doing he just committed before he just left my friend's house without saying a single word. Should I say less? We never hung out with him ever again.
That's good.
Like ever. That's not the type of fish party I came in for. That was more like a lemon party, man. That's disgusting. I'm so... I don't even want to talk about this no more. Moving on. R.I.P. Bozo. I've been telling my older sister for 6 years that I killed her bunny in an accident. She was away at a swim meet and trusted me to take care of her rabbit. I was so little, so I thought the rabbit wouldn't die when I chucked it across the room at light speed because I thought I was Luffy. I literally am him. Turns out, I imploded its brains. I was so terrified and remorseful, I started begging to the heavens, then came up with the ultimate cover-up. I told my sister I walked in the room and opened the door a little too quickly, and the stupid rabbit was in his way, so I bonked it on his nose lightly. She took it to the hospital, and it had a seizure and killed itself. She forgave me later because she thought I did it by accident, but to this day, I haven't told her that I did that. Big fan, by the way. I don't even think that because you're a little excuse is good enough, bro. When I was little and I was told to take care of something, I would just ignore it. Because like ignoring it would be the 100% guarantee that I will still look and be the same when they come back to get it. Unless they're gone for like 3 weeks or something. But no, she was just at a swim meet and your first thought was to chuck it across the room as hard as you can. You are evil, not Luffy. And you made it kill itself, bro. What's wrong with you? Tell your sister the truth, bro. Tell her that you're the Antichrist, bitch. But you love my video, so I love you too. All right, next one. I once played hide and seek in the dark naked with my cousin. Okay, bro. Next one titled, Hello, mate. I pooped on my brother's spaghetti and he thought it was a meatball and ate it.
No.
It was so funny. If you were my brother, I'd legit commit war crimes onto you, bro. That's an unforgivable act, not gonna hold you. Next one is titled My School. Not really to do with me directly, but I digress. Like 4 years ago in a math lesson, there was a question about slavery. It had like different kinds of slaves, what they can do and how much they cost and things like that. Then my teachers took it a step further by making us act it out as some people are visual learners and understand it better if they are shown. So they had the black students be slaves and turned my math class into an auction house for slaves. This was in England in an all-girls school, by the way. What? Why would the teachers make a mock slave auction in math class? This is math class.
Literally.
Who was your teacher? Miss Morello from Everybody Hates Chris? And your teachers wanted to say, this is for the visual learners. Bullshit. They just wanted to see what they could get away with. The person also sent a picture of the slave questions that were on the math test. Lot 1, 2 Philip slaves, 1 man, 1 woman aged 18 and 23 respectively. The woman is pregnant. Lot, like, why Why? You need to report that school. You need to report those teachers, because I'd be damned to have Miss Morello as my teacher. Martin Luther King is screaming in his grave hearing this. All right, this next one is short and sweet. It's titled Homo Sh**. Me and my friend accidentally kissed, walking towards each other, looking at each other straight in the eye. We both real men. We don't talk about that. I ain't gay. I recommend you and your friend to explore each other's bodies. Next one is titled Goofy Eye Confession. Once me and my few friends bullied this girl to the point she had to get a therapist and try to blank herself. And I felt bad and told my parents about it and found out she was my cousin. And her side of her family tried to jump me and my friends and put one of my friends in the hospital, and my friend's family sued them, so like 2 of them in prison. Send help, bro. Sounds like you experiencing the consequences of your actions, bro. Sucks to be you. Next, how I got back on my ex. So basically, less than a month ago, I got dumped while getting a haircut. So I thought of ways to get back at her. It was either jumping her freaking mom and her aunt, or switching her aunt's newborn with a random black baby. So I made a plan to see when her aunt is in the hospital. I'd switch the babies around while no one was looking. As I entered the hospital, I asked where her aunt was, and they said down the hall into the C-section area. I went there, and that's where the kids was being held, and I went in there and switched the babies and made a dash out of there. I think I'm going to jail. Also, fuck you and your raggedy ass auntie. Sincerely, the nigga who did that. Honestly, I don't even know if I believe this story or not. They just let you in the baby section, a random grown man, and then you switch the babies out? Ain't no way, bro. But this was still funny, and you did a very petty thing if this is real. And I'm rooting for you, brother, to go to jail. Next one.
Right.
My confession. I hate one of my friends. This bitch is so horrendous. I wish she would get the fuck out of my life. Whenever I see her, I wish I could shove her into a box and ship her to Switzerland. I swear I have a reason to hate her. She hurts me and other people really badly, and I want her to leave my friend group so bad, but she's literally my best friend's other best friend. So if I try to get rid of one of them, I'd risk getting rid of both of them. Don't know what to do, to be honest. Honestly, your first idea of shoving her into a box and shipping her to Switzerland ain't that bad, but I got a better idea. Give her a gift, an all-expense paid ticket to the Titanic. That's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Who gonna pass up on that? And then after that, you and your best friend will be the only best friends. You're welcome. Confessions from South Africa. So this is what's happening. I've been dating the same girl for the last 4 years. Everything is nice. There's been a few bumps here and there. Now I'm expecting a baby with a sneaky link I met 3 months ago. Where to from here? You said South Africa, right? I recommend going to North Africa and, just staying there. Never come back. That's my where to from here. All right, 2 more. Titled Confession. I'm 19 and have been with my boyfriend for 3 years. Yesterday, I found out I was pregnant. The problem is I don't think it's his, because I've been f***ing his dad for the past year. And before...
His dad? No, that's crazy. His father?
You judge! If you saw his dad, you would understand. I know this is a confession, but do you have any advice? Now, I've never gotten pregnant by my boyfriend's dad, so I don't think I'm the best person to ask for advice for this. But in my opinion, I think you should be honest with your boyfriend and hope to God that that baby isn't his dad's. You might be ruining all of you guys' relationships, his relationship with his father, his relationship with you, but...
Fucking hell, man. I'm finished.
Next one and last one. My uncle almost sent a hitman to my grandma. Throughout my mom's childhood, she has been thinking her parents were chill, but nah. I'm gonna skip a lot of it, but basically they were cheating on each other for like years and years, and it came out like 10 years ago. Once it all came out, they got a divorce and eventually found other people to marry. My granddad ended up marrying someone who was almost 20 years younger than my mom. They did end up having a kid literally 3 years after I was born, but literal hell got loose and the big bad stuff happened right after my great-grandma passed. My crazy-ass step-grandma divorced my granddad and they signed a prenup. And all of the inheritance money my own mother was owed got given to her, and she is still getting tons of money by my family. We have gone to court because of this bitch, and her psycho ass ended up ruining my grandfather even more. I could go on about this story, but my uncle ended up searching for and found a hitman. Literally was about to transfer the cash, but my mom with her goody two-shoes ass decided it was
not morally right.
Anyways, this bitch has ruined my family. I would be rich if it wasn't for her, and also if it wasn't for my great grandfather. We had millions in our family, but not one of us has seen a cent of it because he had a gambling issue. And to this day, we are all broken sacks of crap, and she lives in a goddamn mansion with her son or my uncle, who I am 3 years older than. Wow. I feel like you're the only person on earth that can say your life is actually a movie. I feel bad for your family. I really do. And for legal reasons, I have to say I'm joking. But I can understand why your uncle would try to do something like that. And I hope you guys get all of your money back one way or another. And that's all I'm going to read. I know I haven't read thousands of more, but this video is already mad long. You guys get the gist. A lot of y'all have problems or have friends that have problems. Thank you to anybody and everybody that has sent a confession. I'm genuinely thankful. Don't send any more, though. I'm probably never going to use this email again. But before I wrap this up, I've read some very heartbreaking and sad confessions that you guys have sent me that happened in your lives. And to anybody has gone through bad and trauma-inducing events that happened to you, I just want to let you know that I love you. I know good things will happen to you. I know there's a light at the end of the tunnel for you. And I'm not good at words with this, but you are loved and wanted. Even if you feel like you're not, you are. And kick the ass of whoever did you wrong. And if you can't do it physically, do it emotionally. That might make you feel better. Maybe. I don't know. You are loved and I love you. And I wish, hope, and know complete happiness will be in your future. And in conclusion, this one's wild.
All right, that's the end of this video right here. Hope y'all guys have a blessed day. Anyway, hope y'all guys enjoy. Please like and subscribe. And yeah. Well, peace.